I got it. I got it. Hey,
I
what
hit
up,
it.
All
Phil?
right, there we go. We in, baby.
Hey, we live, baby. We live.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? It is Tuesday. Oh man, you know what that means? You got your weekly sports update with us, the family. It's me, the people's uncle, America's favorite uncle, Uncle Pudge. Over to my right, your left, it's be the CEO coming at you with the NBA. You know, down in the corner, my brother from another mother, the world famous Elmo the Hot Corner Jackson with that
Amen.
MLB, soon to be that college basketball, because that MLB is
Oopsie.
almost
Wrap
over,
up.
people.
It's about to wrap it
It's
up,
wrapping
baby.
up. We missing Mr. Hendricks. We don't know where he at. He out there doing his Friday night lights on a Tuesday. So we about to get started with the hottest intro in sports ever. And we'll be back.
Yeah, jumping out of the basement, best in the game, ain't no need for replacements. Beating up the block, putting holes in the pavement. Pass up the rock, the only thing we shooting J's with. Easy on the scene, family talk is the kingpin. Sports and direct, no ESPN. Being top rate, busting streams through your state. Bro, we all up for debate, but this ain't first take. Hell no. Right here, you can get it in a hurry. Listen as we drop nuggets. No Joker, no Murray for the three Steph Curry. Took it like a thief. My homeboy Pat classified as a chief. Jody hit us with the college. We got MLB knowledge. Boxing social with the chef. TKO before the stoppage. Playing homage to the best. Us, we proclaim Uncle Pudge and the CEO. This the end game.
I'm the one that got the stick. Make that motherfucker flip. Safe bet with all your chips. I'm the one, not two and not three. That ain't me. I'm the one and only. Ain't no asses in my seat. I'm the one. Might check me on the one. Niggas hate me cause I won. And they at me, I'm the one. Ain't no faking, I'm the no mistaking, I'm the one. Ain't no breaking, I'm the one. I'm the greatest, I'm the one.
That bad boy. I love that song.
There it is. There you go. He finally decided to join us. This guy, the Tigers down.
What's up? What's up? Get in. Nah, man, my AC broke. I was in here
Oh,
trying to.
woo,
Hey, can't live without that joint,
man.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I was in here
And,
trying to. You might be.
Yeah. And y'all in
Question,
there
question
hungry.
is,
Oh, come on with the echo.
You said what's up, B?
I said the question is, do you get it fixed?
So
How
look,
about now?
I did my thug dizzle.
Yeah.
It's either one of three problems. It's either the module on the motor itself, or the module. Now I can change the module. That's easy. If it's the motor, I told Pops you got to call the people to come snatch that mug out and put a new motor in. So I was like,
Oh,
I do this shit at work, and I don't like doing it at work, and I get paid. I ain't doing it here for free.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Well, let's get to it. Let's get to it, fellas.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. Well, Jody, let's start with you today. Again, what's the
Panthers,
college news?
Panthers lost in the bye week, 24-10.
In the back.
Panthers,
God, dog.
Panthers lost in the bye week.
God, dog.
I mean, we got some pretty decent games this week. I know Alabama. Man, maybe we spoke too soon because they showing up without a quarterback. They was
Okay.
down like 20-7 at one point and rallied back and stepped that up. So they're showing up without a quarterback, bro. That quarterback is not all that great. They consistently keep showing up. You know,
Household name. I keep telling y'all, man. Household name.
Dude, I thought you would be excited about that Miami victory, baby.
listen. fuck that. I'm still putting Mario in Club Shake Shake. Because Mario, what the fuck are you doing, cuz? Like 48 seconds and you're just like, dip. I swear to God.
What's
48
happening
seconds.
again?
That's right, Ken.
48
Roll
seconds.
time. That's right.
48 seconds left, and you kneel the ball to take it into overtime. I was like, oh, so now this nigga want to kneel the ball. Ain't this about a bitch?
Right.
When we
You know
eat,
that's
did
why
that
he
against Georgia
knelt.
Tech, right?
huh?
You should have did that against Georgia Tech, right?
We'd be 6 ring right now. But whatever though. Let's talk about
Let
the
it
game.
go.
So I was completely wrong. I'll be the first one to tell you. Telly was 100% right. Me and Elmo were dead ass wrong. Neither team scored over 20 goddamn points. I said it was going to be 33 to 33 13. Elmo, what was your prediction for the Penn State and Ohio State game?
I think I said, I believe if I'm not, I said 28-14 or something like that.
Yeah, I said like 31-17 or 31-13 or some shit like that. I said they were gonna win by double digits easy. I gotta lie, it was a defensive battle, man. Both defenses.
It was a good game.
It was a
Yeah.
Great game. Big Ten. Great game.
Big Ten, baby.
play. It was a fun one to watch, man. The quarterback for the Penn State quarterback, Brody just looked like that Ohio State defensive line put it on his ass. I mean, he had no time all game.
Yeah.
It was just like Marvin Harris Jr. did what he do. He showed up every single week. Dear Marvin Harris, I think you put on enough of your NFL tape. You are going to be a top 5 pick in the NFL. You can just stop playing now if you want to, bro. You can just stop playing now. You can start
do
training
that.
and get
No,
ready.
he's not, right. So, he's going to be invited into the combine, right? And he comes from good stock with his Hall of Famer father, you know what I mean? So, I think like with him, you say top 5, I'm going to say top 10. I'm not going to say give him top 5. I'm gonna say top 10 for sure, not top 5. But he's definitely one of the best. He's definitely one of the best receivers coming out this year.
They're giving him top 5 grade. They're giving him top 5 grade.
I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just looking at all the other talent that's out there. And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. He's definitely a playmaker. Definitely can catch the ball. Definitely great route runner. And definitely know how to shake the corners. But like I always tell people,
So what more do you need then to be a top 5?
But this is what I'm telling you what. But like I tell everybody, that transition from college to the pros is different. Not everyone can make that transition and do it so seamlessly.
Jamar Chase,
he can potentially do it, but that's yet to be seen. I'm definitely looking forward to him playing on Sundays. But for sure, he'll definitely be top 10 in the draft.
Hey, Jamar Chase did it.
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody, Justin Jefferson did it. Everybody, CeeDee Lamb did it. Everyone can't do it though.
Did CD do it?
Yeah, CD came and made an immediate. CD came and made an immediate impact. Like,
now.
don't do that.
I watched it.
Right now, you just hating now at this point.
Hey, Tully, the beginning of his sophomore year, he was established receiver number 1.
Now, man. CD, the last couple of games, I'm like, what's going on with CD?
We're talking about the transition. We're not talking about now.
We're talking about the transition. Well, his rookie year, look at CD rookie. It was not spectacular at all. Look at it.
He wasn't the number 1 receiver, though, either. They had
Amari
Cooper. They had Amari Cooper.
Right, they had Amari. So CD should have been eating, but he should have been eating at number 2.
This dude don't know football. He don't know.
What? Okay, when Randy came into the league, hold on. When Randy came into the league, hurry up so we can get to the NFL.
Yeah.
My bad.
Oregon took that loss last week personal when I had whooped up on Washington State 38.
Oh yeah, they beat him. They put the hands on.
Yeah, so let's talk about the Alabama in game. So by halftime, the score was 20-7. It wasn't looking good, and Alabama scored 27. Alabama scored 27 points in the second half of that game. Alabama scored 27 points. Alabama, listen, I will say this. we may have spoke too soon. Alabama might still be for real, even with a running back at quarterback. They still might make some.
I keep telling y'all, I don't understand why y'all don't listen to me.
I'm taking it back, Elmo. I'm taking it back. Alabama may not be backsliding. Listen, let's talk about my favorite Cinderella story right now. Mizzou.
Look at Mizzou.
Hey,
look at Mizzou.
And Mizzou has quietly, and I mean quietly, stacked up on 7-1. They are in the top 20. They're gonna be top. They got to be top 15 after this week. Mizzou has pretty much seamlessly handled everything that's came their way this year. So Mizzou has stacked up a quiet 7-1. We're gonna keep an eye on Missouri. They have stacked up a quiet 7-1. Man.
Why we not keeping an eye on Duke? They have actually done stuff. I mean, yeah, they play Florida State now. They not ready for them. It wasn't a ass stomping. It was they scored against Florida State. So
listen, Duke decided to shit out 21 points in the fourth quarter. Duke was like, "Nah, we was just playing. We don't want to win." Texas got into a little bit of a scuffle against Houston. Houston would not go away. Texas had to put that one away late, and after an iffy call too. I was like, "Ooh," but Texas got into a fight with Houston. For Houston. I was like, "Ooh." Oh, let's talk about
Houston keeps a decent squad, a sneaky decent squad. You know, it's like.
Well, they're 3-4. So it ain't that.
Yeah, I said sneaky decent. I ain't say great.
Let's talk about the upset of the week. Virginia upsetting in the undefeated. See, Virginia's first time in like 8 years, I think, beating the top 10. Ooh.
First time in like 8 years, I think, beating the top 10. Ooh.
Really?
No. Yeah, so they got out there and man, they put it on Drake Mayo. Drake Mayo just was discombobulated in that pocket.
Yes.
They was like
he looked all over the place.
They were all over Drake Mayo. And then to seal the deal at the end of the game, like pick interception. Yeah, you good. Absolutely love that. That made me happy. Let's talk about the second upset. Utah beat USC for the 6th time in a row.
Yeah, I've seen that. Somebody's stock is dropping. Caleb Williams' stock is dropping.
I don't think it's stock dropping now.
It's dropping.
Utah beat USC 34-32. Lincoln Riley with some bad use of timeouts at the end of the game. Like, boy, what the hell is you doing? You know what I'm saying?
He mad Eberflusen? Eberflusen. Oh, okay, cool.
I was very, very, very struck on that. And let's talk about Brandon's Gators, didn't they played
the Gators.
The bye week.
They had a bye week.
We got Georgia this week.
Y'all got this crushing this week because y'all ain't finna beat Georgia. So
wait a minute now.
Hey,
I ain't gonna say that now. Hey, any Saturday.
Down here, right here, I got 50 that they don't beat Georgia. I got 50 right now.
I ain't even a bet you.
Even he ain't confident in his own team.
I ain't even a bet you.
That's called realism.
Hey, B,
I got to be realistic now.
Hey, B,
I'm gonna give you some pushback because I'm a fan, but I gotta be realistic.
Hey, listen,
man.
I'm gonna spare you.
Let's take you over under.
I'm gonna spare you this week. As long as they cover the point spread, I won't put them in Club Shay this week. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
as long as they cover. Now, hey, if they go out here and get dog wall, we got to put them in Club Shay. But if they cover the point spread, they cover the point spread.
I'm about to be wrestled, hog-tied, and thrown back into the swamp.
You know, I'm not going into this game and watching this game expecting a whole lot. Honestly, I just want to see them boys go out there and play football and not lay down. That's all I want to see.
Elmo, I had to call B last year because I was like, I turned on the game, right? I'm gonna tell you how this went last year. I turned on the game, right? I called B on the commercial. I said, "Hey, boy, y'all looking good out here." All right, I see y'all. Like y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all got it, right? I go and make me some nachos. I come back 17-10, 17-7. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I go outside to do some 24-10. Go do something.
I think they scored on like 3 or 4 consecutive drives.
I come back It was like 41-10. And I'm like, B, what the hell happened, dog? I was gone for like 10 minutes. I was like, what happened?
And they get that invisible juice. That's what happened.
We tapping in with them boys on Saturday in Jacksonville, the Black Tie Fest. So y'all know I'm gonna be tapped in regardless. I'm gonna be tapped.
LSU goes out here and dog walks Army. They ain't shit.
Yeah.
Hey, so since we speaking on college football, I put this in a group chat and ain't nobody talk about it. What's going on in Michigan? The investigation.
Man, they on some bullshit because
John Harbaugh?
Yeah.
No, they Jim, not John, Jim.
Jim.
Oh, Jim.
And speak on the Elmo. That's your squad. They on the investigation.
That's my squad. You know what? I think he first and foremost, he did the honorable thing, right? By doing the self-imposed suspension, right? He did 4-game self-imposed suspension. And I think that's pretty fair and pretty standard when you look at what he's talking about. Now they want to go back. They've let him. So now they're going to use the NCAA didn't suspend you. So now we have a due diligence. To try to investigate and see what's going on. Well, if you was going to do that and he stepped away from the team for 4 weeks, that should have been the time they should have used the NCAA, I'm saying. Should have used that time to actually investigate, right? And if it would have took longer, it would have took longer. And then and even if you would have found that he was at fault, you could have gave him credit for the 4 games that he already had. If you was going to suspend him more longer than what he already did with the self-imposition at that point. So I feel like personally, it's like, okay, because you got to look at it from a political angle, and this is just me, right? Michigan was ranked number 2 last year when they was almost in the national championship last year, but they got murdered last year by TCU, right? Yeah. By TCU. But now, if you do this now, the season is more than halfway done. Right. The season is more than halfway done right now. So now if they go back here and they say, well, now we're going to suspend you now. You know what I mean? It's only 4 or 5 games left in the season. You could potentially take him out more than 75% of the season, including the self-suspension of 4 games. And it just isn't right at this point, because even if he is guilty or allegedly guilty of what they're saying he is, he took the initiative and stepped away from the team and said, I'm not going to have anything to do with team activities. He let the assistant coaches run it. Michigan's still winning, and he stayed away. You know what I mean, so to speak. And now to come back and do this, I just don't think it's fair. I think he did the honorable thing by actually doing that self-suspension. But the NCAA wants to say, well, you know what? We didn't impose it. So if they do it, I think 1 or 2 things are going to happen. They're going to give him suspension. Or 3 things. They're going to give him either a further suspension. They're going to say that his suspension since he stepped away is credited already for the 4 days he stepped away. Or they're going to say his suspension was credited, and then they're going to dock him some money because he still got paid even though he was on a suspension. He took himself away. He didn't lose his money. So they probably most likely going to take his money if they do that. Man. That's what I see happening.
Well, see, the thing is, we're talking about sign stealing. And everybody, even if you look in the pros, when they call in plays, they cover their mouth.
Absolutely.
Right. So people can't see, what they saying, what they doing.
Absolutely.
So if you're doing that in college, you're doing that in the pros, so everybody steals signs or can potentially steal signs. You protecting yourself. Why is this an issue? Because everybody protects themselves against it. I was looking at what they call it now, undisputed. It's still not the same without Shannon. Keyshawn Johnson was talking about advanced scouting. They did that in high school. They'll send somebody to scout their next opponent.
Absolutely.
We did that when I played football. We'll go.
When we was in high school, they did that, yeah.
Scout the next opponent, Right. Yeah, that's legal. Now they making a big fuss about it. It's like, are they trying to get this man for some reason? what's going to happen is he's already put it out there that if Eberflus is fired, he wants the Bears job.
He wants the Bears job, and I think
Yeah,
he'll get it.
he gonna bounce it. Oh, he definitely gonna get it. He gonna bounce back to the NFL, and it would be the best fit for the Bears and the greatest PR move they could have ever done. A former Bear who knows what it is like to play quarterback in this city and to be on this team, who knows the pressures and everything, he can have the fans and the team rally behind.
Absolutely.
And
I agree.
he'll be good for Justin Fields because he played the position. He knows what it takes to play QB in Chicago. You know, and as you see, his QBs in college, even, as much Colin Kaepernick is not garbage to me. He never was, but you seen what he did when he stepped in and took over the Niners.
Yeah.
He took them to what, 4 straight NFC championships, like,
and a Super Bowl.
And a Super Bowl, like, so the man can coach.
He never slouched of a coach.
Yeah, so they finna run him off. And then watch Michigan be trash. Michigan gonna drop, like, dude. Because they just look.
Hold on.
They gonna drop.
Hold on. You know me, I'm a conspiracy theorist, right? I'm a wholehearted say it, right? So, like, hear me out. How many years you think before they run him out of Michigan? Like maybe 1 or 2 more?
This one. After this one.
I give it
another year.
I see Eberflus getting fired at the end of this year because let me put it to you like this.
Hold on, we're gonna get to the
NFL.
Okay,
yeah, go ahead. Wrap it up.
I'm gonna put it to you like this, right? I'm gonna put it to you like this, and I done told B this. B, back me up, right? You know what I'm saying? Me and B had this conversation. I don't give a damn what they say, how they try to twist it, turn it, pull it. I don't see Deion staying in Colorado for no 5 seasons. I promise you, the first 9-10 win season Deion he is getting shipped to a better school. And all I'm saying is, what better school for prime time to go to than goddamn Michigan? They got the Jordan. Michigan already got all the clout. They were the first ones to get the Jordan brand. The first 2 schools to get the Jordan brand was Michigan and North Carolina. And then Oklahoma, and then the Gators got it. Like I think a year later. But when they switched over, when Jordan was like, we finna get into the football, and the first 2 schools to get it was Michigan and North Carolina. Because Michigan was like, we want that. We want those 11s. We want those classic Jordan shoes in Michigan colors. Because I remember Jordan was like, we getting into cleats in college football, and the first shoes they did was Michigan. He didn't do his alma mater, North Carolina. They did Michigan. They highlighted the Michigan 13s and the cleats. And like, and it was, and you know what it was? I think it was like Jim Harbaugh's second season? That was like
let me see. No, because I went to a game when they got the Jordans, after they got the Jordan. Yeah, and it wasn't Harbaugh. Harbaugh wasn't the coach. It was that dude who came over from West Virginia. I forget his name.
Rich Rodriguez.
Yeah, Rich Rodriguez. He was the coach. Yeah, he was still the coach.
All I'm saying is, right? I feel like Deion at Michigan would make a huge splash. It is exactly what he likes. He likes the clout. He likes to shine. It'll be him. And then now all of a sudden, now he's got the Jordan brand. Now all of a sudden, Michael Jordan's gonna show up. It's gonna be a whole thing. It'll be a whole thing. I say honestly.
That's interesting. That is interesting.
I think it'll be a perfect fit. This is me giving it to you perspective. And me and B had this conversation. I told B he's not staying in Colorado for no 4 seasons.
No, we all know that.
I never thought that to begin with. So.
Yeah, I was like, B, he's not staying in Colorado. I said, I promise you, the first good season he out of it. Somebody picking him up, right? Because honestly, he's done what he's needed to do. He's made them the money, right? And they're gonna roll that hype as long as they can. So I think with Jim Harbaugh's situation, I just thought I wanted to highlight that right quick because I was like, not trouble in paradise.
Man, don't believe that hype, man. His first next jump is to the league. Don't believe that, man. He
He's, he,
eyeballing the league.
he said
He eyeballing the league.
he said he'll never coach, bro. He said he can't coach professional athletes because he said that himself. If he was to jump to the NFL, because it's essentially what I always say. What can you tell a 20-year-old, 21-year-old that you give it $10 million a year and I'm making more than you? You can't really tell me nothing. They're not here to see you. They here to see me.
But hey,
Nobody.
but listen, and this is me giving you. This is the reason I said that.
They will be there to see Dion on the sidelines, though. That's
I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. I give props where props is due. That's a lot of coaches, but Dion ain't one of them coaches.
Yeah.
right.
Because 21 can be like, I'm getting paid more than you, and all Dion got to do is I got 3 of them things. How many you got? You know what I'm saying?
He got the cachet where people will listen.
Dion can be like, hey, you see that? That's a yellow jacket. I got one of them. You got one?
Right.
These them
exactly.
things. You got 3 of these? No, you don't. So I think
he got the cachet. He got the cachet to coach the pro.
Yeah, so I think
he just got to be in the right situation.
I don't think he do it. I don't think he do it.
Man, that snake will do it.
I think
that snake will do it.
I think Dion has his heart into coaching young men, not grown men. I think his heart is into coaching young men. So I don't think he's
Breaking news: Deion Sanders coaching the freaking Arizona Cardinals. And watch.
You
I don't believe shit he say. I don't believe nothing he say after Jacksonville.
Hey, Dion ain't going to the Cardinals.
Jackson State.
I promise you this.
I'm just throwing the Cardinals out there.
If Dion get an NFL coaching job, he going to the Cowboys. Everything.
His house is still down there.
Or Atlanta.
He going
well,
to
he started at.
Maybe Atlanta. But
it's just where it's gonna build the legacy.
So
that's all.
I'm looking through this college football schedule, and honestly, I don't see anything interesting. The best 2 games next week will be Utah and Oregon.
Who you got?
7-1.
Who you got?
Give me Oregon.
I'm gonna go.
I'll take Oregon.
I'm gonna go Oregon.
I'm gonna be different. Give me Utah. I think Utah don't see Oregon as invincible, so nothing to be afraid of. So Bo Nix may be a Heisman candidate, but I think Utah playing with the momentum.
Who Michigan play next week?
Michigan State.
They just beat Michigan State. They
just beat Michigan State.
No, they just little bro them niggas. I
knew that was gonna happen. I wasn't worried about that.
Elmo, I seen 21-0 and I seen boy busting down the sideline. I like, yeah, I'm done. Flip. That's over with. That was 49.
It's about time for them and
Purdue.
It's either I'm gonna say Purdue, Illinois, or Northwestern. One of them 3.
The Gators got Georgia and Jacksonville. Miami's got Virginia, and even though Virginia's 2-5, they beat North Carolina and we couldn't beat North Carolina. So I'm like, man, we'll see.
It's a sneaky game. That's one of those sneaky games. Like Miami should win, but no.
Let's talk about this game right here. This Miami and Clemson game. I'm gonna say this. The more I watch Miami play, the more I'm starting to be less of a fan of Mario Cristobal. I was really hyped about getting him, but now I'm just like, I'm not really liking it. That game was not won by coaching. That game was won by sure will of those players. Because it was 3rd and goal, and everybody knew where the ball was going, who was going to run it. And for some reason, that running back said, I will not go enough. No tackle against me shall prosper. The Lord is my shepherd. Through the light of this end zone. That is what that young man said. And he shook like 4 niggas and did like 2 spins to get that touchdown. And then on the very next play, right? He fucking did the same thing. It literally ran the ball the same way. So I don't know. The more they play, bro, the more I'm not convinced. I'm like, Mario, what the hell is you doing, dog? At this
you gotta realize he's a young coach. Young coach is still figuring it out.
Listen, at this point, I might be like, you know what, Dion, we got a spot for 9 gables. the hell Mario got going on. And then, and only then, can all you Dion bandwagoners come jump on the bandwagon. That's right. Bring your ass down here to the 305.
Here we go.
You jump on the bandwagon there.
What we got in the NFL? Stop it.
Hey, B.
Stop it.
Hey, Dion can sell the hell out of them turnover chains. And get you. Go ahead and get you.
Nah, I would not go for that blasphemy. I would not go for it.
Get you one, B. Get you one, B. Don't be like that.
I'm good on that one. I'm good on that.
I won't tell nobody.
Right, yes, you will. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. What we got in the NFL, man?
Man, as you know, we're going to kick it off. Chicago Bears pulls it off against the Raiders with the undrafted rookie QB. Now, before everybody go out and start buying number 17 jerseys, he only had 162 yards.
Don't matter.
You know, short pass. He managed the game. He did what you're supposed to do as a backup. Managed the game, but he looked impressed managing the game. And he was starting to feel it. I love the boy's confidence. When he started flipping that hand and started bebopping and rocking and broke his head off to the right at the end, I'm like, this dude got some confidence. I'm like, he got some confidence. Right, for 63rd white boy. Got some confidence, and that's what you need as a QB in Chicago. You need that confidence, and the Bears had a hell of a game plan against the Raiders.
Yes.
I don't know what the hell the offensive coordinator, somebody talked to him, somebody did something, but he actually tailored that game plan to this young man's strengths. He kept it simple. If you've seen him, the young man never dropped more than 3 steps. 1, 2, pop. 1, 2, 3, pop. 1, 2, pop. And I'm looking like you can do that with Justin. Your line is suspect. Stop dropping them 5 and 7. Let him go 1, 2, pop. 1, 2, 3, pop. As you see Tyson Badgett at that 1, 2, 3 pop, when those lanes opened up, he took off running. He like, man, give me that lane and I'm gone. Think about if Justin Fields had those lanes and took off running, he probably scored touchdowns.
But see, here's the difference. Here's the difference, right? Eventually, y'all gonna have to pay Justin Fields a shit ton of money. You ain't gonna keep Justin Fields for cheap. This backup quarterback, y'all ain't gotta pay him a shit ton of money. So if he go out there, right, and bust down that lane and get his ass popped, it won't be as much of an effect as it would with Justin Fields. So you get a guy like Lamar Jackson, Justin Fields. I'm the head coach. I'm telling them the same thing. Don't you take your ass out there running like you done lost your damn mind. Like we not paying you $42 million a season. Don't you get your black ass out there running around like you crazy.
Hey man, you gonna have to. Somebody gonna pay, but that's a part of Justin's game. That's what makes Justin dangerous.
But them owners got to protect their investment.
The threat of him running, I ain't saying he has to run, but the threat of him being able to do it is what scares defense. It was when you start planning your defense around playing the Bears. Now you saying, oh man, if we let this boy get outside and he take off, man, it's a track meet, or if we open up a lane. So now you start game planning a little bit different. Now that they got one game against Tyson, we'll see how he do Sunday night against the Chargers. Because as you know, the Chargers got 2 bookend pass rushers. And Khalil Mack, the former Bear. Yeah, and Joey Bosa, the other Bosa. So when you got them 2 coming at you from opposite directions, good Lord.
It's crushing. And,
that's man. What they gonna do for that?
And you know what? It's funny that you mentioned that, because the crazy thing that you actually saw about the Bears is like the offensive line looked like the Dallas Cowboys offensive line of the 90s when they was out there. When they was out there winning them 3 Super Bowls. Like they was actually protecting Tyson Badgett. They was actually protecting him. And like you said, he did 1, 2, 3 pop, or he saw the lanes, he took the lanes. For him to come out off the bench like that, and actually, exude that confidence the way he did. It reminds me of when Tom Brady replaced Drew Bledsoe when he went down. And he the only other a person with TB initials that came in like that, handled business. As we know, he went to 11 Super Bowls, won 7 of them, and handled business. He on his way to the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean?
We are not calling Tyson Badgett and Tom Brady.
I'm not saying
that.
That was my next statement.
Calm down, B.
No, that was my next statement. I wasn't ever going to say that. All I'm saying is people that have quarterbacks that have a history of with the initials TB that come off the bench, they seem to go on to greatness and glory. That's all I'm saying. That's what the history shows me. That's all I'm saying. Now, I'm not saying that he's going to be Tom Brady, but hey, even if he doesn't work within the bad system, if he keeps playing the way he's playing, when that contract is up, he's going to be on somebody's squad. Point blank period as a starter. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's all I'm saying. And given a fit in the right system, not saying that the Bears is not the right fit for him in the system, but given the right opportunity and the right fit in the system, he can do some damage, man, with that confidence that he has right now as a rookie.
Hey, dude, it'll be a hell of a fine if he does turn out like TB12. That'll be the luckiest thing the Bears ever done. I would fucking, whoever found that dude, will get the key to the city, even if I got to steal it to give it to him.
He was undrafted.
Hey, so listen.
But I'm just saying. But anyway,
I got a question.
That's the Bears. Yeah, and I got it now.
I got a question, right? I was watching something, and you know what? I said it last year, and a lot of people called me a hater. And you know what? I knew I was right when Uncle Shannon said the same thing, because I asked the question. Is Brock Purdy really good, or he just got the privilege of having a shit ton of offensive weapons and a motherfucker like Trent Williams around him to make him look good? And last night, I don't know. Last night he looked pretty goddamn average to me against that makeshift Vikings defense. All I'm saying is the Vikings was like, we finna stack the line. We gonna make you throw the ball, and they came out with the victory. Now this is the second team in a row I done sat back and was like, we're not gonna let Christian McCaffrey go ham on us. Now I will. They're missing Debo, right? And Debo is a very pivotal part of that offense. They're missing Debo, right? I understand that. And they was missing Trent Williams last night, I believe, right? So I understand they were missing 2 very pivotal parts of that offense, right? But all I'm saying is, for the last 2 weeks in a row, those defenses have stopped them from running the ball and put that ball in Brock Purdy's hands, and he's been 0-2. Is Brock Purdy a good quarterback, or is he just some of
the Bears have a rough patch, man. Some of the Bears have a rough patch, man.
Y'all kill me. Y'all kill me with that, man. You know what I mean? You kill me with that.
What do you mean, y'all? Who is y'all?
You kill me with that. It's Brock Purdy. You talking about something? He looks suspect. Brock Purdy got 10 touchdown passes and 1 interception out of 7 weeks in the NFL. That's number 2. That's number 2, second to Patrick Mahomes right now.
Elbow.
What are you talking about?
Elbow. Let's right. Let's have a real moment.
Y'all upset in the hot corner.
Hold on. He threw 2 touchdown passes last night to Christian McCaffrey. One of those touchdown passes was a 5-yard dump, and Christian McCaffrey ran another 60 damn yards. Okay,
35.
And the other one was a 2-yard
Jerry
dump.
Rice did it all the time.
Doesn't matter. The point is he scored. He threw it. I don't care how he do it. I don't care if he on the half 1 yard line. I don't care. You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter how you do it.
Right, exactly. As long as he score.
All I'm saying is Brock Purdy getting the touchdown credit for Christian McCaffrey doing 99% of the work.
Hey, that's how part of
So Jerry Rice did most of the work with Joe Montana then.
We not.
Because he take that quick slant and take it all the way.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
The bottom line with yesterday.
You know what I'm just saying is receivers do a lot. You know what I'm saying?
The Vikings defense showed up, and Kirk Cousins went out there trying to sell a dream for another guaranteed contract. That's what happened last night.
And you know what? God damn it, he did. I was like, damn, that's what Kirk Cousins.
I know, he sold a dream. Kirk Cousins was balling his ass
He's
off.
trying to get it, man. Maybe they fell for it one time. Maybe they'll fall for it again.
Hey,
that's what happened.
How they set it off for Coming to America? That boy good.
Yeah, that boy good. That boy real good. That boy real good.
And that's without the number one receiver in stats in the NFL before he went down. That's without Justin Jefferson. Jordan
But
Addison
he got Addison.
That's right.
Man, Addison went bananas, boy.
Hey, can we talk about
real?
Hey, can we talk about?
Yeah, he is.
Hey, can we talk about the fact that Denzel Ward I should have put that nigga in Club Shay Shay. Cause how your big ass let this little 5'9" wide receiver just snatch the ball out of your hands, bro? I mean, he did that nigga dirty, bro. Denzel Ward caught the interception, was in a process of tucking the ball in, and Addison came up and just said, "Give me this shit, nigga," and then took it and then ran into the end zone. I say, I know you.
That's because Denzel thought he had it. He was so comfortable, like, I got it. I got it. No.
He took his head out the game for a second, and that second costing him.
And hold on. Before we leave this NFL segment, let's make sure to show that
we're not leaving.
No, we still got other teams. Come on.
We still talking about Miami and Philly.
Dollar Bill and that boy the Patriots some love went out there and beat up big old.
How about them Patriots?
How about them
Patriots?
Getting that second win.
Yeah, the comeback was real. I give them that. The comeback was real. And what was real was that emotion Dollar Bill showed. I'm like, when do that man show emotion on the sideline? That man showed happiness. Yeah. And I'm like, the Grinch that stole Christmas showed happiness? That man.
He got a heart now.
Man, that man was smiling ear to ear, high-fiving, butt slapping. And man, I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? That man ain't never done this.
And Bill Belichick said they was finally listening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why he was so excited. They finally listening. Let's do it right.
And we gonna win.
Into the promised land.
Like I said, what's the saying? Even a broken clock is right twice a day, right? So we were just talking about Bill Belichick.
We talking about Bill Belichick. He ain't no broken clock, no. The man got over 20.
I'm not saying that.
No, I'm saying he got over 20 years. They should listen. The man know 6 rings. Although Tom Brady look like Tom Brady was the reason.
Wait. Dollar Bill knows coaching. Dollar Bill, the GM, is not good at all.
That's okay. I will give you that because he pissed me off. He pissed me off when he didn't draft DK Metcalf. When he took N'Keal Harry and DK was sitting there like, he can get DK and they're going to be unstoppable. And they took N'Keal Harry. What the fuck is he doing? I was like, is he crazy?
Hey, you know what? I'll say this, right? I'll say this. Dollar Bill is a hell of a coach, but a shitty recruiter. I'm going to tell you what, right?
I don't know. His free agents don't do too bad.
If the Patriots ever got stupid and let Dollar Bill go, and Dollar Bill went to the Cowboys, y'all be mad because them motherfuckers win the Super Bowls. Because Jerry Jones might be a lot of things, but that motherfucker get a good player though. That Jerry Jones.
Dallas always get good players. That ain't.
Let me explain something to you.
They can't stay out
Jerry
of
Jones they don't want a Dollar Bill. Dollar Bill would not listen to Jerry Jones.
Exactly.
Jerry Jones want a coach he can control. Exactly. That's why him and Bill Parcells didn't work out. Him and Jimmy Johnson didn't work out. He wants to be the coach, GM, somebody that run all the show and
the owner.
Yeah. So
that's why he
Dollar Bill
that's gonna listen to him.
Yeah, right.
Because Mike
McCarthy don't want. He don't want the power. Dollar Bill gonna want the power, and he gonna tell Jerry Jones, "Get the hell out of my locker room. You're not talking to my team."
Exactly.
Not before I do. Not before I do.
This is my man right here. That's it. That's all.
Right. You hired me to coach. That's what I'm finna do. The job. You hired me to GM. I'm finna do my job. Right. You get your ass back up in that owner box and shut the fuck up talking to me. He don't want that.
Right.
No, Jerry don't want that.
All right, 3 minutes. Miami and Philadelphia. Go.
I think it was exactly.
Man, Miami got stoned.
It
I was
exactly.
like,
It was exactly.
oh my God. No, it wasn't what I thought it was. I thought it was
I
going to
didn't
be a
think it was gonna be
defensive
like
battle.
that though.
No, I never thought it was going
Man,
to be a defensive battle.
I was like, good Lord.
Listen. The Dolphins were who we thought they were. Okay,
No,
they
they
were who
wasn't.
we thought they were.
I thought them receivers they was going to be running around all day, but Eagles had a different plan.
The
Eagles
show you that
defensive
the Eagles-
line.
They put that pass rush on them. The Dolphins,
It just
Woo!
shows
the Dolphins could barely run the ball and made them one dimensional.
Man,
Philly pinned their ears back, and
man.
it wasn't even about the sacks. It was about straight up just putting pressure on Tua. Tua had to
Yep.
put that ball out a lot earlier than he wanted
Yeah,
to. Because
agreed.
I'm gonna be real with you. There was a
Yeah.
couple times where Tua had 2 Mississippis, bro. Tyreek open. A lot of
Oh,
those
well, Tyreek got his,
ball to him.
but you know, they couldn't stop Tyreek from getting his.
Yeah,
He
but
burned 2 damn Eagles.
listen, Tyreek could have had 250 easy Sunday night, but Tua couldn't
It's
get the ball.
Jalen was off, and
Jalen got hurt.
what the hell was Claypool? Claypool, I didn't even know he was playing. I thought he was deactivated. They showed him out there playing. I'm like, dude, you talked all that shit about the Bears not using you right. I didn't even know you played the whole game.
He got to get. He got to get.
Like, good Lord.
Right, he still
Give him a couple weeks, Sally. Give him a couple weeks.
right, exactly.
Give
But
him a couple of weeks.
he still has to fit into the system and find his way.
gotta
So
learn
we
the
know he's a
system.
number 3. Right, we know he's a number 3.
Well, he needs to learn to shut his mouth.
Jalen's 2,
Shit.
him 3, and he probably just above. He probably just above the
Cedric Wilson.
At this
He's
point.
up above Cedric Wilson, but
So what we saw yesterday?
well, they were showing him not run blocking like he was doing in Chicago. Not putting the effort in.
Miami was exposed, right? If you put a little bit of pressure on them, they can't handle it at this point. And that's exactly what happened.
They wasn't expecting it. That's the thing. I don't think they was expecting that type
How
of
would you not expect
ferocity because they watch film like we watch. Well, some of us watch film, and they looked at it like we can handle what they bringing. And I think the Eagles changed it up on their ass, and they like, oh, we can't handle this. What's going on? Like,
I don't know how many times you're gonna keep throwing a Darius Slay shot before he picked one of the motherfuckers off. Like, keep playing if you want to.
I mean, the Eagles legit. I mean,
Absolutely.
And AJ
they
Brown,
legit.
it's like, bruh, AJ Brown is the top 10 receiver. Y'all might want to cover this nigga. Just throwing that out there.
But AJ was quiet. They kept hitting Devontae. They lulled them to sleep. Yeah, they kept hitting Devontae. Because, you know, Devontae made a little noise. Devontae was making noise like, why I ain't getting the ball? So he featured Devontae. And then once they like, oh, they going to Devontae. Then they started hitting AJ. And AJ was busting them. And it's like, that's what happens. I'm like,
AJ
that's
Brown
what happens when you got 2 bad ones.
AJ Brown had 10 receptions.
I'm like,
37 yards. Touchdown.
but that's the thing. When did he get it? He got those in the second half after they didn't put them to sleep hitting Devontae. AJ came open and was busting them. It's like, okay, Miami, y'all should know this because y'all have the same type of receiver. You got 2 bad boys on the outside. You keep hitting Tyreek. Well, everybody know you're going to Tyreek first. So you hit Jalen first. Keep hitting Jalen. Put him to sleep hitting Jalen. Then maybe Tyreek could be open because ain't nobody just going to put Tyreek one-on-one. Ain't nobody foolish.
Well, yeah. But my surprise game, my surprise game from when I thought that I didn't expect Detroit and Baltimore. I didn't have no idea that Detroit would get blown out.
Baltimore took them boys, pulled their pants down, and beat the shit out of them. Like
that was horrible.
Man, all I kept seeing was the score go up and up and up, and I'm like,
and Lamar have to do them boys like that.
That was
man, he ain't have to do, man.
Detroit was looking like the old familiar Detroit.
Yes.
Man, they started Detroit. What you saying? Detroit started Detroit, man. I was like,
you knew they did not. That Detroit did not seem like you had two premier edge pass rushers on that during that game. No way, because they were getting checked left and right, dude. Straight up.
I was like, hey, they might want to take them Pooh Shiesty masks back.
man,
that
was horrible. That was horrible.
I'm like, I turned off the game. I turned to another game.
I turned off the game.
I'm like, I'm not going to watch this crap. This is a waste of my airwaves, and I'm paying for this stuff.
Hold on. Before we move on, let's make sure to give my boy Pat some love, because my boy went out.
I was just about to say that. I was like, is the Chiefs back? Did they wake up finally?
My boy went and dropped the 420 piece on the fucking Chargers. And
that's what I'm like, are they back? Are they back? Did he wake up?
Travis Kelce had like almost 200 yards receiving that game, I believe.
Yep.
That's what happened when Taylor Swift ain't in the audience, baby. They can get focused.
She was there. She was there.
Damn it! She was there?
Yeah.
Damn you, Taylor Swift.
She's next to his mama.
Oh, I didn't see the game.
So Patrick,
but
32 for 42, 422 yards.
Man.
Help my fantasy out my other leagues tremendously.
Oh yeah, he did me just in another league. Travis Kelce, 12 receptions, 79 yards, and 1 touchdown.
I hate you, Jody. I was gonna tell you I hate you for trading him to Jimmy. That man dropped a 57 piece. I'm like, hey, hell no, ain't no way I'm gonna win this one. 57? I'm like, that's damn near 60.
Hey, you seen
that ain't never heard of.
You seen how many picks I got?
I don't care. I don't care.
Don't be like that. Don't be like that.
I'm gonna be like that. Game of the week, people. Who's y'all game of the week?
Oh, Chiefs and Chargers. I'm
talking about next week. This week coming up.
Oh,
yeah, this week coming up.
Let's see here.
I would probably say, because this is week 8, right? I think this is week 8, isn't it?
Yes, week 8. Week 8.
So week 8. So game of the week for me, I would say that's gonna come down to Battle of the Rookies, Texans and Panthers. That's gonna be a good one. Battle of the Rookies.
No, it's not.
Do you like that one?
We getting beat by 20. We getting beat by 20. Don't do that.
Oh my god.
We getting beat by 20.
Who you got there? I'm on that game.
I'm gonna go with the Texans. I'm gonna go with the Texans.
And you know what I'm gonna do?
2017.
No, it's gonna be 17-10. And next week after they get their ass whooped, bam, that's what you're gonna see right there. Back in Club Shay right there, serving them.
Jody, game of the week.
My game of the week. All right, so I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna give it two 4-2 clubs, right? Two teams that ain't won a bunch and ain't lost a bunch. I'm gonna go Seattle and Cleveland.
That's a good game.
That is a good one to call. It's gonna be hard to call. I'm gonna give. Well, who you give the edge to?
You know what? I'm gonna trust Vegas on this one. I'm gonna go to Seattle. I'm gonna go to Seattle by 3.
Okay. Even though Cleveland defense been playing lights out, my man got Seattle.
You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna change my game of the week. I just seen a better game.
Okay.
Pittsburgh and Jacksonville.
That's another tough one. That's another tough one. I don't know, man. Mike Tomlin. I don't know about going against Mike Tomlin.
Jacksonville
at home. I'm gonna take the Steelers on this one.
Jacksonville. You'll see Jacksonville in the playoffs this year in the wild card.
I didn't say they not making the playoffs. I just said
they made the playoffs last year and hit them niggas with a 28-point comeback.
So, CEO, your game of the week.
My game of the week gonna be.
It could be.
It's gonna actually. I'm gonna go with Cincinnati in San Francisco.
Okay.
Cincinnati coming off of that bye. San Francisco coming off a devastating loss. They shouldn't have lost to the Vikings. Let's be real.
It was a good game, though.
Don't be like that.
I want to see how Brock Purdy bounce back because I still believe in Brock Purdy. I want to
He
see.
won't have Debo. They already said Debo won't be playing this week. So
Understand it. I think that defense is going to get to Joe Burrow because they got the Rosarius offensive line.
well, yeah, they do. They do.
However, that Joe Burrow got some rest and he rested that calf. So I think it'll be high scoring. Let me get 34-30.
Ooh! Bengals. Oh, he going Bengals. And for mine. Of course, it's the Sunday night football game.
Bears,
Chicago Bears and the Chargers.
Chargers.
Can the Bears and they rookie QB ride into LA and still won?
Too much pressure.
And still won.
Too much pressure.
And still won. But then I'm going to keep a close eye on the Battle of New York, the Giants versus the Jets. Always a good game for the battle of the soul of the city. Blue versus green.
I'm going with the Jets.
I have to go with the edge of the Jets because they got the better defense. As far as the Bears and Chargers, I ain't finna bet against my Chi-Town. Bears.
Chargers winning.
21.
35.
Chargers 17. Watch it. If it come out, go play the lottery. Uncle Perez. And now, people, it is time for that NBA action. It's heating up like a microwave. Brandon, what do you have for it?
Yes, sir. Get your mic, Telly. Here we go. Season started the day we debuted. All right, thank you, Telly. Right now, the Lakers are playing Denver right now. The Lakers are losing 58-66. Let's give a congratulations to the Denver Nuggets who did win the championship. They had a winning night.
Hoisted that joint. Hoisted it.
Hoisted the Larry O'Brien trophy tonight. So right now, the Lakers are losing right now. I don't know no stats because I've been peeking back and forth to it. But then right after that, man, we got Phoenix and Golden State.
Good game.
Phoenix and Golden State. We're gonna see KD back in Golden State. It's going to be awesome tonight. I'm going to be up late watching it. I just love the fact that the NBA season is back. So those are our two games that we got going on. Just for some highlight games that we got for the rest of the week. We got tomorrow with the Celtics and the Knicks tomorrow. We're going to see with that new built Celtics team to see how they rock out. Then we get the premiere of Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, San Antonio.
It's the 7-4.
San Antonio. Yes, sir. Then we got on Thursday, the 76ers. My heart and pride in Philly, the 76ers going up against the Bucs. Dame Dollar making his debut in a Bucs uniform. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. Don't know if James Harden gonna be there. We got excuses from James Harden saying that his mother is ill. And I don't want to say excuses. Maybe his mother is ill. However, this brother plans.
She's sick of him.
I'm about to say she's sick of his shit. She's sick of his shit. That's what she's sick of.
Everybody is at this point.
So tomorrow, that's a double header right after that 76ers game. We got the Suns versus the Lakers. It's been 5 years, ladies and gentlemen. 5 years since LeBron James and Kevin Durant has faced each other face to face. Last time them boys faced each other was in 2018 Christmas Day. Kevin Durant was still with the Golden State Warriors. So we get to see, we get to see them. Yes. We get to see Kevin Durant and LeBron James squaring off tomorrow. And then Friday, we got the Heat versus the Celtics. It's an Eastern Conference Finals rematch from last year. And then we got the Warriors and Kings, another rematch from the first round last year. So, the debut of Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? So,
coming off the bench.
Okay.
Coming off the bench. We're gonna see how that works out.
First time in his career.
Sixth man of the year. Sixth man of the year, Chris Paul. Sixth man of the year.
I don't think Chris be there for long. I don't think he be there for long, but I think Steve Kerr is trying out some things early in the season. But right now, before we move on to the hot corner, I need y'all NBA Finals picks right now. We'll revisit it later, but right now, NBA Finals picks and winners right now.
For me, I would say coming out the East is either going to be coming out the East is either going to be either Philly or it's going to be Boston. I see them the two powerhouses out the East. Out the West, either Phoenix because they really stack with they got Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, but the downside of that is DeAndre Ayton is now in Portland, but I still got Phoenix because they still got a nice young team and they got three good perimeter shooters that can jack it down from anywhere on the floor. So I say either Phoenix, number one, Phoenix, Golden State, and my bubble team. Stay with me now, my bubble team, and this is gonna shock a lot of people. Oklahoma City. I'm telling you.
Woo!
Y'all better watch
Not the defending champ.
Hey,
y'all watch out. Oklahoma.
Okay.
Telly, let me hear it, Telly. Who you got in the NBA finals?
Let me talk to you. You know, I'm saying the Bulls, baby. They're going to make a trade at the deadline. They're going to make a deadline trade, boy. I ain't leaving my Chicago team now. And then, if it ain't the Bulls, in the West, oh, man, that's tough. You know, it's tough to repeat. But I'm going to say the Nuggets are going to do it again.
Well, what's the
I'm
question?
gonna say
What's the
that
NBA finals?
Who's going to the NBA finals? And who
Wait,
wins?
you know who I? Come on now. You know,
I know. Just say it. I already know.
I got Goat James from the West, and I'm gonna go with.
That man ain't even making the playoff.
When last time Bulls made the playoffs? Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Don't worry about when the last time. Last year. That's the last time. Last year. What you talking about?
No, they did.
Yeah, they did.
No, we did.
I don't care. Play in, play off. It begins with play. They kept going.
The play-in is to see if you can make the playoffs, but we didn't make
I don't care what it is. It said play to me, so they kept playing.
I'm gonna go
Say your piece.
And the Celtics.
Okay.
That might be.
Okay. So mine.
Ooh, like the Celtics. Yeah. Classic.
And you already know Lakers in 5.
The Lakers ain't gonna make it out of January.
So for mine, I'm actually.
I like Celtics.
Mute your mic, Taylor.
Okay.
So I like the Celtics coming out of the East this year. I think they get over the hump this year. I do like them coming out the East. In the West, I think I'm with Elmo, man. I gotta give it to them Suns, man. Something about them Suns. They got a bench. Soon as Frank Vogel figure it out,
they gonna be dead.
Suns, they gonna be dead. Only downside I see to the Suns is that Devin Booker is not a pure point guard, and he's gonna be playing the one this year. He's not a pure point guard. However, they got a 3-headed monster that can put up 30 on each one of them can put 30 on your head.
Legitimately, they're gonna score. They're gonna score over 100 every night for all 82 games. What?
I was looking at First Take today, Stephen A. And I don't agree to everything Stephen A. Smith say, but that brother say you have to put up 120 every night against the Suns.
Yes.
Well, here's the question: are they gonna break the record then?
You talking about the 72? You talking about the 73-9 record from Golden State?
No,
I ain't saying that now. No,
because I don't know much about basketball, but I do know this, right? Y'all say you 120. I don't see this. I don't see the Phoenix Suns playing a lot of defense. So Phoenix Suns might be having a lot of high scoring ass games. Just saying.
I don't know. Y'all saying, hey, we'll see how it turns out.
That is the NBA with the
I thought you had some images for us. You play the images?
Nah, we ain't gonna rock with them images tonight. We was gonna talk about the lineups and stuff like that for tonight's game, but they already playing. It looked like the Lakers trying to make a comeback, so we're gonna move it on so I can get to that game. But we're gonna get the Elmo in the hot corner. What's good?
Well, it's almost World Series time, ain't it?
Yes, it is, and we already got one confirmed team in the World Series right now. We that I tell you about. You got the Texas Rangers.
The Texas Rangers. I just seen them win.
Who took down the defending champs Houston Astros. Crazy thing.
Damn them cheaters! Damn all the cheaters!
Good thing, the crazy thing about that is, Houston was actually up 3-2. 3-2.
They tried to cheat.
And they took it to a game 7 and won the last 2. Texans is out there fighting for their lives, just like Philly is right now. Philly is playing. Philly is playing Arizona right now.
Let's get it, Bryce.
Game 7 right now. And if you remember, Arizona was the first team to win the wild card. They're a wild card team. A wild card team, and they're in for a fight of life. They're right now playing in the top of the. They're playing at the top. I want to say top of the third. No,
What's the
top
score?
of the fourth. Top of the fourth, tied 1-1 right now. Top of the fourth, and they in.
I give it to Philly.
Right now.
I give it to Philly. Go Kyle Schwarber, because I like Kyle, and the Cubs stupid ass shouldn't have got rid of. Go Schwarber.
And he's going for his third. And he's going for his third World Series champions ring. World Series ring. If they make the World Series, if they win, that'll be his third ring. Wait
a minute. He got one with the Cubs.
He got one with Philly. Philly won 3 years ago.
Did they?
Yes, Philly won 3 years ago, and then
he was with Philly 3 years ago.
Yeah, remember he signed. Philly is the one that gave him the multi-year contract. They gave him a multi-year contract.
I thought he just got Go Schwarber.
So I'm like, hey, you know what? Good on him. I'm like, good on them. But you know what? It's a battle right now, top of the fourth, game 7. That means they putting in starters, they putting in rotation, they putting in the closers, they putting in the ball boys, they putting in the water boy, they putting in everybody because it's either literally a win or go home situation for either Arizona or Philly right now. So they trying right now. They trying. They working off hard. But like,
did Bryce win one with the Nationals?
No. Bryce did not. Bryce did not win one.
He didn't win one.
Right, because he left and then the Nationals
won. And then they won right after he left.
They won.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I keep yelling. Go, boy.
I like they got to make him sick, boy. Like, I left and they going to win.
Absolutely. But, he's still one of the most pure left-hand hitters in baseball, all of baseball right now. It's still young, to be honest with you. So, my prediction, my take, I think I'm rooting for the underdog. I think Arizona is actually going to win it. Like I said, I think they're actually going to.
I say Philly going to get them. It's going to be won by Kyle Schwarber jackout. Watch, really? Kyle Schwarber going to jack it out.
And you know what? Kyle Schwarber actually set a postseason record. This year, he got 12 home runs in the postseason right now. 12.
Cubs are stupid. They got rid of all them boys, man. Yeah, they stupid. They're supposed to be there.
And it's crazy. But yeah, I see Texas and Arizona. And between Texas and Arizona, I see 6 games, Texas winning it all if it happens. But if it goes Texas-Philly, I see game 7 and Philly gonna win. Philly gonna win it because they have the bats. But Texas does have the pitcher. So we'll see how that shape up. And today in baseball, one of the most memorable days right here, 1945. My man Branch Rickey, who owned the Los Angeles, or at the time the Brooklyn Dodgers, announced the signing of Jackie Robinson, first black player to ever play to break the color barrier for the Dodgers organization. Can somebody else tell me who's the other black person that played in the AL? He's the second black person in the American League to play Major League Baseball. Anybody. No
Josh Gibson?
No, not Josh Gibson. He's a pitcher. No.
Joe.
Oh,
how about
Larry Doby?
Oh, Jackson.
No, Larry Doby.
Yeah, Larry Doby. Yeah, Larry Doby.
He played for the back end. Cleveland Indians. He was the second person to ever actually play in the major league. In 1985, my man John Tudor held a 5-hit 3-0 victory over the Kansas City Royals, giving the St. Louis Cardinals a 3-1 lead in the World Series. In 86, Bruce Hurst complete game victory at the Boston Red Sox 4-2 and gave them a 3-2 lead over the New York Mets. In 1993, and we know this one because I remember this game. I remember jumping up and down when we was living in the projects. I remember jumping up and down for this game. My man, Smoking Joe Carter, hit a 3-run, ninth-inning home run off a Mitch Swing.
Against Philly to win the World Series.
Yep, sure did. I remember that game. And it was in Toronto. I remember that game. I was jumping up and down. 1996, Braves jumped out to a 6-0 lead. but the Yankees mounted their biggest comeback in World Series history with a 3-run home run by Jim Leyritz that tied the game in the 8th inning after Bernie Williams is intentionally walked with runners on first and second.
Jimmy Lane.
Yep, Jimmy Leyritz. Steve Avery walks Wade Boggs to bring in the side run. And this one, I remember this one, 1997. I was 17 years old. 1997. The Marlins moved within 1 win of their first World Series titles as Moises Alou hit his second 3-run home run in the series against Cleveland. Oral Hershiser off a rookie, and then rookie Levi Hernandez pitches into the 9th inning of Game 5, and Florida hold off the Indians 8-7. At that point, a lot of people don't know, when they won their first World Series in 1997, they was only 4 years old in the major league system at that point.
Yes, they were.
They were only 4 years.
Colorado.
Them in Colorado was expanded in 1993 in the MLB. And this is trivia question right here. I'm giving 10 bonies for it. No Googling. 10 bonies. It's a recent.
10 bones.
10 bonies. 10 bonies.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, let me silence this phone. No, I have to silence the phone. No Googling. My hands are right here.
No Googling. And this is not one of them old questions. I mean, it's more of like a franchise question. So this team has the most wins by any team with 11,461 wins. Who is that MLB team? 5.
Oakland Athletics.
4. Nope.
Boston Red Sox.
Who?
Boston Red Sox.
No. 2.
The Yankees.
1.
Cubs.
No, 0. It's the San Francisco Giants, actually.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's right. The Giants.
They are out west. They in the Bay Area, just like Oakland is. But it is San Francisco. They actually have 11,461 wins, the most any wins by any team in the MLB. And that concludes baseball right here. Let's kick it off a quick 5 minutes of fantasy. Let's go.
Oh my God! This week in fantasy was crazy for the quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson put out a clinic and got my man B the victory because of that performance. Banana.
I didn't get
that
the
performance.
I was still low.
No, I'm talking about the point. But man, I gotta shout out Gardner Minshew. No one seen him putting up a damn near 50 piece.
He went
with help propel Tiffany to a victory because she also had Addison, who put up over 40 to himself. But Gardner Minshew went ridiculous. Oh, Patrick Mahomes almost eclipsed the 60-point mark, which never been seen. 60 points, he went banana bonkers on this, man. Shout out to the other twin, Nate the Great, taking down the juggernaut. Both twins back to back, taking down the juggernaut, taking down the number 2. Nick the Quick taking down older brother at 2. And now this week, the twins battle each other. It's a damn shame. The twin bowl is happening. Somebody got to lose.
Somebody got to win.
My match of the week, as I said, is the father versus son. My brother Elmo versus his son. Teacher versus student. Old lion versus young lion. You know, like, who gonna win? It's just gonna be interesting. Jimmy said, this is the game of the week. My matchup against the CEO. Hey, the man got me worried. I'm checking my lineup every 10 minutes, trying to see where I can tweak some stuff at. It got me projected to win, but not with Alvin Kamara. That man throwing up 45 points a week since he came back. Like he getting over. I can't match that production at running back. So and then you got Lamar Jackson. Yeah.
Listen, our matchup, I love our matchup. I feel good about our matchup. Actually, last week's loss, I actually feel good about that loss. You want to know why?
Why?
I feel good because I lost by a point and I had 3 players drop goose eggs on me.
I know, right?
Let's just say if I got 1 point from one of those 3 players. All right.
Yes.
I'll see you
Man,
this Sunday.
the man got a super team out there. He about to roll a
I'll
super team out against me. And I got a man.
see
I hope my boys show up. I hope my boys show up because it's gonna be a dog fight starting on Thursday. Who's the Thursday night game, fellas?
Thursday
I
night
can't
game is
remember.
Buffalo and I just saw it. Buffalo and somebody else.
I just saw it too. It's Buffalo and somebody. I'll get you right quick. Hold on. I got you.
Yeah, give me right quick because also Trevor Lawrence dropping a 30 piece. Trevor Lawrence
Buffalo
looking
and Tampa.
real good.
Yeah, Buffalo and Tampa.
Woo! Man, Buffalo and Tampa. Now Baker Mayfield, he been making some nice numbers lately. So Josh Allen and the Bills been struggling, which I don't get it, but yeah. I love them. I love them Dream Sickle uniform colors, boy. I don't care. That's the dope. So yes, people. If he's free, get Gardner Minshew. That man's on fire. He been putting up high double digits since he been the starter. I think he's feeling it. That's my tip. Also, what's his name? The rookie receiver Downs. That man had 35 points. You might want to see about getting him. Anybody else got any fantasy advice for the people at home?
Darrell Henderson.
You know
pick
who?
him up if you can. Darrell Henderson. Pick him up if you can. He was good for the first 2 years when he was with the Rams, but then he took a back seat. But right now, the Rams, Cam Akers is over there in Minnesota, and the guy that they have right now is hurt. Darrell Henderson right now put up a league average of 16.5 points with 1 touchdown. Right now in fantasy, he showed that he still got some workhorse, and he's still a young guy. That's the thing about it. He's still a young guy at this point. So I would say that would be my pick to look on the waiver wires for him if he's still available. Try to get a claim out for him.
I've completely tapped out. I just know that I got 10 picks in the first 4 rounds, and it makes me happy.
Jody's upset this week because Jeremy's going to stomp him. And I know Jody want to beat Jeremy. It'll be funny if Jody beats Jeremy. I will crack up laughing if Jody beats Jeremy.
If my team beats your team from here to the end of the season, your team is just garbage. Your team garbage.
I will personally make a reservation permanently in Club Shay. Just put me in there. Just stick my team in there. Don't let them out. I don't care if they win a championship. Stick them in there because you should not lose a Jody team at all. That might get stripped down, but faster than a stripper on Saturday night.
Stripped down hard. But that's all right though, because next year, I'm coming for the belt next year.
Okay, you should get it. You just got to know how to draft. That's all.
I still got a chance. I still got a chance this year, so I'm not giving up. So I still got a chance.
The race for the belt is on. The grade 8 is heating up. Chef Jimbo beat me. Elmo, congratulations on beating me. I was undefeated in my other league, and Elmo beat me by 2 points.
No, 1.86 points. 1.86.
Yeah, 1.86 points. It was a battle to the end. All I needed was Moser to give me 2 to 3 more points. That's it. And the punk mother lover didn't. If I gotta lose, hey, might as well lose to my brother. Congratulations, everybody. That is the end game. I gotta let these boys get to their basketball. We about to be out. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Check us out. Come tomorrow. Me and my partner. Middle of the week shenanigans on Unhinged. I cannot wait. And then check us out Saturday morning, 8 a.m. No, 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central for the family barbecue. And don't forget to check all our social media out. Hell, check our Facebook pages out. Contact us. We like it. Interact with us on the personal level. Get to know us. Because, it's not just a podcast. It's a family. And y'all are family too. So come on by. Some of y'all, sorry. Some of y'all suspect family members. We'll get into that later.
Some of y'all here by default. Though.
But you know what? Hey, it's all good. We love each other. We love y'all. Thanks for the support. Keep it up, and we out. Once again, the hottest intro in sports today, even hotter than Sunday Night Football. Fuck you, Carrie Underwood, the CEO, Brandon Smith, people.
Peace.
In game. Yeah. Jumping out of the basement, best in the game, ain't no need for replacements. Beating up the block, putting holes in the pavement. Pass up the rock, the only thing we shooting J's with. Easy on the scene, family talk is the kingpin. Sports Indirect, no ESPN. Being top rate, busting streams through your state. Bro, we all up for debate, but this ain't first take. Hell no. Right here, you can get it in a hurry. Listen as we drop nuggets. No Joker, no Murray for the 3-step Curry. Took it like a thief. My homeboy Pat classified as a chief. Jody hit us with the college. We got MLB knowledge. Boxing social with the chef. TKO before the stop and playing homage to the best. Us, we proclaim Uncle Pudge and the CEO. This the end game.
I'm the one that got sick. Make that motherfucker flip. Safe bet with all your chips. I'm the one. Not two and not three. That ain't me. I'm the one. One and only. Ain't no asses in my seat. I'm the one. Might check me on the one. Niggas hate me cause I won. And they hate me. I'm the one. Ain't no faking. I'm the no mistaking. I'm the one. Ain't no breaking. I'm the greatest. I'm the one.